everyone. You ready? Hello everyone. Today we're denaturing proteins, and our subject today will be the egg. The egg resembles, it looks like the perfect cell that you can see with your eyes. It has a yolk, which represents the nucleus. It has the cytoplasm, but we can't see the other parts of the cell, but it just resembles the cell. Now we learned that proteins have specific shapes, and their shapes determine their function. Now, like I said, we're going to change the shape of the protein, and we learned that there are a couple ways to do that. One is by heat, the other is to change the pH, and another is to change the salt level. So the first step we're going to do, we're going to use heat. I'm going to fry this egg, and we're going to see what happens to the egg. Notice the color and the look of the egg before it's fried. We add it to the pot, and immediately you could see what changes occurring. The egg white, as it is called, it's changing color. Pretty soon, the whole thing, it's turning into it went from transparent to it's now becoming opaque. So this is what happens when you heat a protein. So it's starting to change, and it will continue to change, and the more we heat it. Another way, I'm going to leave that. Another way we learned was to change the pH. We know that in the body, certain proteins function in different parts of our body. Some in the stomach, some in, they're everywhere. So I thought I would try to see what would happen when I use a pH from either end of the scale. So in one experiment, I tried lemon juice. And lemon juice has a pH of around 2. It's acidic. And in the other one, I'm going to use liquid plumber. Liquid plumber is got a pH of around 12, and it falls in the base side of the pH scale. So for time's sake, I went ahead and did this, but I'm going to show you the results. Once again, if you remember what our egg looks like before anything happened, you can see it's a nice clear color. You can see right through it except for the yolk. But right here we have the lemon juice. After a couple minutes, you could see that once again the egg white, it's starting to become opaque. It's starting to change in form. So we know then that with enough time, an acid is going to start to break down the protein. It's the same thing over here with a base. The change is even more dramatic in here. When you look at the egg and you compare it to the one with the liquid plumber, you could see that even the yolk, the membrane that contained the yolk has deteriorated so much that even the yolk is starting to fill out. So it's really broken down in the base. And I also tried salt. Now, salt's taking longer. I have to admit, I'm trying to see what the real difference is, but it's leaching out a lot more of the water. So maybe, with enough time, I'm sure we would see a great change even with the salt. And there you have it. If you want to try any of these at home, feel free. So we learned that any change in the pH to any degree can affect our body's proteins. And we learned that heat, too much heat can also affect our proteins. So I'm starting to believe that's why high fevers or stuff like that aren't good for you. And any pH shifts in pH can actually be very dangerous. Our body fights very hard to maintain that 6.5 to 6.5 pH level. Any shift could cause death. And that's the end of my presentation.